Have you ever wondered how big some of your favorite video game worlds are? If you were to play in that environment in a real-world setting, how large would your game world be? In order to understand how big your virtual world actually is, we have to start with some basics. There are two different types of maps you can encounter in playing video games. First, you have your classically designed maps. This would include popular games such as fan-favorite Skyrim, the new Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and Red Dead Redemption 2. These world maps have a foreseeable end. Even though they might be huge, they are limited. Then you have the procedurally generated maps. These maps seem to be infinite, no end in sight. Examples of these games would be Minecraft and No Man's Sky. In this video, I'm going to be comparing procedurally generated maps and classically designed maps to see just how big some of our favorite video game worlds actually are. A designed world is intricately planned. Every detail you see in the game was crafted by someone for the sole purpose of that video game. A great example of this type of world map would be Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which was released in 2018. This game is set in ancient Greece during the Peloponnesian War. Overall, this map is pretty accurate to ancient Greece's geography during early 400 BCE. Not only are the graphics beautiful, but each area is unique and well thought out in its recreation. Environments on this map can be as bright and beachy as Naxos or heavily forested like Phocis, but each island and piece of land is in continuity with the overall ancient Greek world. The attention to detail in land and historical locations is truly outstanding. But not only is this a well-detailed game, Odyssey is the largest map the Assassin's Creed series has ever seen. Coming in at 256 square kilometers, this map is the size of Sacramento, California, which would make this the biggest map design released in 2018. Another example of designed world maps would be the Elder Scrolls II Daggerfall. This is the second game of the Elder Scrolls series and was released in 1996, which was when 3D gaming was just coming out. This map is comprised of 15,000 towns, cities, and dungeons and encompasses the provinces of Hammerfell and High Rock. The map runs around 192,000 square kilometers, which is the same size as the entire state of West Virginia, making this 620 times bigger than Assassin's Creed Odyssey and the largest designed video game map ever. The maps in Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Daggerfall are big, but to really push the limits of map size, you can't painstakingly design every detail. You have to let computational power do the heavy lifting, which is why you have procedurally generated maps. This type of map is created by an algorithm that processes data into the world map that you see in front of you. By using a procedural generation algorithm, video game creators can instantly produce large amounts of content. The pros of using an algorithm are that you have small files, randomness in the map, and large content. For example, Minecraft has been one of the most popular games ever and continues to top the charts since its initial release back in 2009. It's thought to have one of the largest video game maps of all time. Luckily, someone actually found the edge of the Minecraft world and it looked a little something like this. Even though Minecraft seems to be infinite, you can only go 256 blocks high, and there are length and width boundaries. Users have discovered it is actually 60 million by 60 million blocks across. If we consider that one block is approximately a cubic meter, the Minecraft overworld surface area would be roughly 3.6 trillion square kilometers. That would mean it has 7 times more surface area than Earth, and it is wider than the diameter of Neptune. Then you have No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky was released in 2016 and supposedly is the largest world map to ever be created, and this makes analyzing its size difficult. While the planets are much smaller than any of the planets in our solar system, the game has 18 quintillion of them. So how big is its universe really? Reddit user Fossitros worked out that even the largest of planets top out at 24,000 square kilometers, just 0.004% the surface area of our Earth. Typical planets are closer to 14,000 square kilometers, but with the sheer volume of planets, the playable area in No Man's Sky is far larger than we can conceive, with a surface area that wouldn't really make sense to us. If we take the average planet surface area of 14,000 square kilometers and multiply that by the 18 quadrillion planets in the game, we get nearly 3 square light years. This is just walkable planet surface area and does not include the space between planets, solar systems, or galaxies. Most of the game's solar systems could fit between the Earth and Moon in relative size. But once again, the sheer volume of planets makes this game the biggest map ever created. Regardless of how the map was created, whether it was procedurally generated or designed by hand, it's amazing to think that all of that space and detail in a virtual world can fit into the screen you're looking at now, and all of that is just one click away. This is Fake Life Lore. Thanks for watching!